State versus Carter Pyle, 19-57, charged with possession of controlled substances.
Morning.
Have you got a lawyer, sir?
Yes, sir.
Who is it?
Mark Hooper.
Okay.
Mr. Pyle is actually in jail on a newer charge than this. I do not represent him on the new charge. I believe it's going to be under Duck, and I'm not sure. Your Honor, there's no action to take in this case today,
19-57.
19-57.
Okay.
It is on the trial docket for August 26th, is that right?
Yes.
We'll just leave it there, at least for now, Judge.
Okay. Do we know the newer case number of the newer case?
Your Honor, what I would tell Mr. Pyle while he is waiting is that I've not been employed privately in the new case, and if he is not going to employ anyone, then, and the court may tell him this also, but if he wants the public defender's office to represent him, he would need to fill out an application for that.
235.
19-235, Your Honor.
Okay, 19-235, Carter Pyle, and possession with purpose to deliver controlled substance near certain facilities. Okay, are you going, Mr. Pyle, are you going to hire a lawyer in this case or make application to the public defender's office?
Fill the application out.
You filled it out? Okay.
Yeah, I will.
You will fill it out, okay? Tell you what, if it's all right with you, we'll go ahead and enter a plea of not guilty in the case. And then I'll have you reappear on August 8th for attorney status at 10 o'clock, August 8th, 10 o'clock. Okay. That's all we can do right now. Thank you. 19-236, Jonathan Smith. Also has 18-299. It's like aggravated robbery, kidnapping, burglary, theft. Good morning. Sir, do you have a lawyer?
No, I do not.
Okay. You gonna hire a lawyer or make application to the public defender's office?
Probably gonna try to hire private.
Okay, good deal.
If not, I will make an application.
Okay. 19-236, case will be before Judge Webb. We'll go ahead and enter a plea of not guilty if it's all right with you. And Judge
Okay.
Webb will be here on July 11th at 9:30. So
Is there any way I?
before him on that date. Now let me go to 18-299 is a revocation probably. It's a drug case. Okay, there's been a petition filed to revoke your suspended sentence. We'll enter a plea of not true to that, and I'll just set that matter down for hearing on August 8th at 10 o'clock or soon thereafter as we can get to it. Okay, that's all we can do right now.
Okay.
Chris, I believe. Hold on. I believe it's Chris.
Walter Pittaway, 19-191, possession, purpose to deliver controlled substances. Also has 19-77, a drug case also.
Your Honor, with regard to Mr. Pittaway, his father is also on our docket, a Walter P. Pittaway. As the court knows, I struggle with names from time to time, and I have visited with this man. He shares that he has filled out a public defender application, but we don't have one in the office. I think at an earlier time he had told the court he was going to hire private counsel, and he has been unable to do so. I think as it stands now, he doesn't have counsel in place, and if he does desire a lawyer, if we could have you fill out an application and get it to us, then we'll be able to process it and go forward.
Okay, in 19-77, you have been appointed, right?
We didn't think we had been, just to
That's-
reflect.
It says here that Judge Webb appointed you. I don't know, but
Okay, all right.
sir, did you fill out an application for a public defender?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not sure he's been arraigned. Okay. We'll just, enter not guilty pleas in both cases, and you need him to fill out another application in 191.
I would assume so, Judge.
Okay, you got two cases. Apparently you filled out an application in one, but not the second. If you fill out
Okay.
yet another application,
No, I got one right here though.
okay, if you'll do that, fill that out and turn it in, and I'll have you come back on August 8th. for
Okay, do
attorney-
I have them on?
For attorney
Yeah.
status on 19-191.
Okay. And do I have a bond now? Will I have a bond now?
Judge, I'd ask that any bond be in cash, like a $5,000 cash bond. This gentleman was arrested in February. He bonded out of jail and less than,
Okay, well, I'll just let that apply in both cases. $5,000 cash will cover both cases. You can stand aside, sir. Roger Hicks, 19-211. It's a rape case, and 19-201, endangering the welfare of a minor.
Judge, the Public Defender's Office has been appointed to represent Mr. Hicks. I haven't had an opportunity to visit with him, but I have had some fairly significant discussions with the state. I assume the court has issued a scheduling order, but we'd ask that you order him to reappear on August 8th.
We'll have him appear on August 8th on both cases.
On both cases, Judge. Roger, I'll get out to see you.
No, go ahead, thank you.
19-177, Dylan Fields, drug paraphernalia, possession with purpose to deliver, drugs and firearms, fleeing, defaced firearms, theft, other charges. He's entered a plea of not guilty. You're appearing for attorney status. Sir, do you intend to hire a lawyer or make application to the Public Defender's Office?
Filled out a public defender's form already.
Okay, you've already filled out one. Have you got that?
Judge, we're not aware, Miss Amy's looking through our stack, but right now we don't know what we have. We do not, Your Honor.
When did you fill it out approximately, sir?
The last time I appeared,
Well, apparently it's been lost. You want him to fill out another?
Yes, Judge,
You'd fill out yet another one, sir. I'll have you come back on August 8th.
do I have a bond?
Let me see if you have one.
it's $25,000. I'm sorry, it's $20,000.
$20,000 bond.
Is there any way I could get a bond reduction?
Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about you. Does he have any priors?
No, Judge, I don't have a, Judge, I will tell you that he has 11 charges against him, including 1B, 1Y.
Okay.
Seems like a fair bond to me, but no, he has misdemeanor charges, Judge. Yeah. It's a possession.
Yeah, considering the charges, sir, I'm going to leave it at that. You can stand aside, thank you. Autumn Spitzer,
Yes.
18-463, 18-457, 18-355, looks like drug cases.
Judge, yes, the Public Defender's Office represents her on all of those cases. I have discussed with the state, there's some outstanding discovery that the state is looking at getting to us. I think that she is here on a failure to appear today. Is that your understanding?
She failed to appear back in September of 2018.
Has she been arraigned? I'm looking at one case here, I'm not sure. She's been arraigned on this.
She was arraigned on all of them,
I was looking at 18-463, I'll look at another one. Well, we'll enter a plea of not guilty in 18-463. Let me look at 355. Well, I don't see an arraignment there. I may be overlooking it. We'll enter a plea of not guilty if we haven't. No, here's one. I guess it's just the first one. Anything else to be done?
Judge, since she's in on a failure to appear, would the court consider setting her a bond today?
Why didn't she appear?
Judge, in my discussions with her, and I'll ask Ms. Spitzer to color in the lines. As I understand, she was moving and said she just simply forgot.
10,000 cash.
Thank you.
John Cox, 18,387. Theft by receiving.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Judge, if you would, as I look at my side of the docket, Mr. Cox had failed to appear earlier this year, so I think we need a trial date with him, and we'll be able to get this matter disposed of.
Okay, it's like November 12th is his trial date. We're reappearing on September 19th.
Very well. We'll leave it as scheduled.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hey, what, can I get a bond?
You don't have a bond? You
No,
don't
sir.
have a bond?
No, he was picked up on an MTA.
Why didn't he appear?
Would you share with the court why you weren't able to appear when you were supposed to?
I probably was in rehab. 'Cause I come and turned myself in as soon as I got out of rehab.
Where was your rehab?
At Cersei, at Wilbur Mills,
How long were you in there?
30-something days.
So get me something to show he's in rehab and I'll take a look.
All right, very well, Judge.
Lucas Hubbard, 19,244, forgery, theft.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sir, have you got a lawyer?
No, sir, I wasn't planning on needing one. I'd like to resolve this matter today.
Okay. Sir, I think you really need a lawyer.
I'd like to pay the restitution and try to resolve this matter today if possible, sir.
Well, if I decide to send you to the penitentiary, would you want to do that today?
No, sir.
Yeah, won't you get you a lawyer?
All right.
I'll schedule you to appear before Judge Webb on July 11th at 9:30.
Okay. My co-defendant, she didn't know nothing about this. Is there any way you could dismiss the charges on her, Miss Jamie Kellogg, and leave it all on me?
Well, that's something the prosecutor would have to agree to, so we'll take it from there. Okay. Here before Judge Webb, but make application to public defender. You can't hire a lawyer. State versus Brandy Withrow, 19,227, charged with hindering apprehension, possession of drug paraphernalia, firearms by certain persons.
Your Honor, the Public Defender's Office represents Ms. Withrow. I assume she's been arraigned on this charge, 19-227.
She has, and the scheduling order's been issued. Her next appearance is October 24th, 10 o'clock.
Very well, Judge. Judge, I was able to visit with Ms. Withrow yesterday on this matter. Has the court set a bond on the new charge?
I haven't set one. Let's see.
She failed to appear.
Well, yeah, she did.
If this lady failed to appear, we could come back to that. I'd like to be able to give you the dates of her absconding before you set a bond.
Okay, in this case, it doesn't indicate that she's failed to appear.
But there's another case, Judge.
She has a 2018 449.
The bond in this case looks to be $10,000, but
Judge, I believe she failed to appear in case 2018 449.
18, well, let me take a look at that. 18,449?
Yes.
Well, I don't see that.
It's $105 worth of extradition costs. Judge, we pass this, lady on the
Okay, we'll pass that. The lawyer's working on the case. They're trying to determine what happened in the older case. You may stand aside, thank you. Stephen Waffles?
Waples.
Waples. A 19-225, looks like fleeing, firearms for certain persons. Drug paraphernalia also has 19-223. Sir, I've appointed the public defender's office to represent you. It looks like he's already entered a plea of not guilty in 225. Let's see about 223. Entered a plea in that case also.
The court just issued a scheduling order.
We have. Yes.
Okay, very well then.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir. You may stand aside. Keith Richardson, 19-217. Firearms for certain persons.
If I may approach, Your Honor. Judge, the court has appointed us on the new case, but there was a revocation that has been filed in 18-440, and he's made application in that matter. That revocation is not on for today because
Oh.
Judge Webb's, but I figured we'd just get you to sign that document while he'll be.
He's already entered a plea and been scheduled.
All right, very well. Thank you,
Can you
Judge.
stand aside, sir? Thank you. Derek Baker, 19-207. Possession with purpose to deliver controlled substances and some traffic violations, alleged traffic violations. Do you have a lawyer, sir?
No, sir.
Are you going to hire a lawyer or make application to the public defender's office?
Yes, sir.
Which of the two?
Hire a lawyer.
Okay. It's okay if you will enter a plea of not guilty to these charges,
Yes, sir. Not guilty.
and I'll have you reappear on August 8th at 10 o'clock for attorney status.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That'll be all. Thank you. Nicholas Koshkinen, 19-193.
If I may approach, Your Honor.
Fictitious tags, drug paraphernalia, controlled substance, yes.
Okay, Judge, Public Defender's Office has been appointed to represent him. I don't know if the court's issued a scheduling order or not, but if the court will.
We'll be doing that. And how does he plead?
Waive a formal reading of the charges and enter a plea of not guilty.
Okay, we'll enter that plea and schedule the matter for hearings.
Very well. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Courtney Ragland, 18-363. Several counts of forgery, theft of property, fraudulent use of credit cards, theft.
I don't know if the court has scheduled this matter out.
Its reappearance on September 19th.
That'll be fine. We'll just leave it on for then, Judge.
Okay.
Can I get the FTA lifted so I can bond?
Where were you at, ma'am?
I've been incarcerated the last 14 months at ADC McPherson Unit, Women's Prison.
Okay.
Judge.
Give me something that says that and I'll consider it.
All right, very well. We will do so, Judge.
Your lawyer's working on it, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
18-438, Timothy Clark. First appearance on a revocation. Morning.
Good morning, sir.
You have a lawyer, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you going to hire a lawyer or make application to the public defender's office?
I was hoping to get this resolved today, quick as possible, really.
Okay. You want to bring him over? You want to bring Mr. Clark over here?
Be fine, Judge.
We'll transport you to the courthouse, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
18-315, Misty McBride. Controlled substances.
Judge, Ms. McBride is on our docket. She had spent some time in the Missouri Department of Corrections. If the court would have her reappear on your next day, August 8th, between now and then, I think Mr. Chisholm and I can talk and get a resolution in this case.
Very well, we'll have her appear on August 8th.
Can I have the FTA lifted on me?
Where were you when you didn't appear?
Missouri Department of Corrections.
Well, give me something that shows that, and I'll consider it.
We will, Judge.
They're working on it.
Okay, thank you.
Austin Dutton, 15360. So, revocation. Sir, do you have a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Who would that be?
Mr. Cooper?
Okay, he was here a moment ago, but, well, anyway, your case is before Judge Webb, another judge. I'm going to order that you appear before him on July 11th.
Okay.
At 9:30 or soon thereafter, he can get to you.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you. We'll take it, Miss Whitson, Penny Whitson, 19238 and 19239. I'm appointed to Public Defender's Office to represent you.
We'd waive a formal reading of the charges and her plea of not guilty.
We'll enter pleas of not guilty, and you want him on Judge Webb's docket?
Correct, if you'd order her to reappear on July 11th.
Okay, reappear before Judge Webb on July 11th at 9:30. Okay, thank you. Bye. 19241, Jamie Kellogg. Forgery, theft of property. Okay, Jamie Kellogg, 19241. I've appointed the Public Defender's Office to represent you, and she's here for an arraignment. How does she please?
We'd waive a formal reading of the charges and her plea of not guilty.
Okay, we'll enter that plea and schedule the matter for hearing. Anything else?
Nothing further, Judge.
All right. You may stand aside. Okay, we'll take up Corey Elling, 19242. Possession of controlled substances and paraphernalia. Good morning, sir. Who's your lawyer?
I don't have one, Your Honor.
Okay, you're going to make application to the Public Defender's Office or hire a lawyer?
I'd like to resolve this today, if you don't mind.
Okay, your case is before another judge, Judge Webb. He'll be here on July 11th at 9:30. I'll let you order you appear before him on that date, and in the meantime, I'll just enter a plea of not guilty. But if you want to be represented by the public defender, make an application.
Yes, sir. Could I get my probation hold lifted?
Oh, I don't know anything about a probation hold. Where's that? What county is that out of?
It would be out of Baxter County.
Judge, it's probably in the works. It hadn't come down yet. It's June 25th is when he was arrested. So.
Okay, apparently the paperwork's not in the prosecutor's office yet, but, so is there nothing I can do about that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.